Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started on today's recipe video, I just want to say that yesterday I had the best time ever meeting another YouTube couple. They are the Krocks in the Kitchen. I'll post a nice photo right here of us meeting each other. And they are just wonderful. I love Jessica and Brian so much. They have such a fantastic YouTube. I'll put a link to their YouTube up above. You probably have already heard of them. They're whole food plant-based. They have an amazing weight loss story. And they're just the nicest, sweetest people. I wish we lived closer to each other. We would hang out like all the time. So go give Jessica and Brian a follow. I adore them. I know you guys will too. And yeah, so I just had the best time yesterday. To jump in today's video, we're gonna make pumpkin pie nice cream. It is this weird transition to fall right now where it's 90 degrees here in Pittsburgh, so ice cream sounds fantastic, but I'm ready for everything pumpkin, and tomorrow's the first day of fall. Plus, my husband turns 30 tomorrow, so I needed an ice cream substitute. You know, we're doing cake and ice cream, so this is perfect for that. I adore this. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. The first way is going to be with our Yonanas machine. The second way will be with a food processor if you don't want to get this machine. I have the Elite version. It was totally worth it. And you can find different deals. I think I got this for around like $79, so it wasn't too bad. And we do use it all the time. Bed Bath & Beyond carries it, and sometimes you can get a coupon in your email, or you can get it on Amazon. I'll have that linked down in the description box below. This is the Elite version. I adore it. It's super easy to clean. It makes the nice cream taste whipped and creamier. You're putting in the same ingredients, actually probably less using this. And I don't know how to describe it, but you need to experience it. So I'm going to show you with this first, then we're going to move to the food processor. It's really easy. So I just have frozen ripe bananas for my freezer. You want to let them thaw just for a little bit to get a little bit, not as quite out of the freezer to put it into the machine. They do let you kind of let it sit out for just a couple minutes while you're getting everything prepped before you stick it in this. The second thing I'm going to put in is canned pumpkin. So just get canned pumpkin. The only ingredient in this one is certified organic pumpkin. You can, of course, make your own pumpkin from scratch, but I like convenience. I just took the pumpkin and put it into an ice cube tray and froze it. And this will just let me really easily pop it into my Yonanas machine. And I also let that sit out with my bananas just to let everything thaw out just a little bit. Before we get into making it, this is kind of loud. I just put my nice cream in a loaf pan and wrap it and stick it into my freezer. It's a great container to keep it in. I don't know if anyone else does that or if I'm just the only one, but it really was convenient. And then I just have pumpkin pie spice that I'm going to roll my bananas in before I stick it in here to give it that pumpkin spice flavor. And that's it for this one. I'll show you when we do the food processor. I'm going to add a couple of tweaks to it, but we're going to make half the nice cream in this, and then we'll switch over to the food processor. So this is going to get loud, but all you do is you take your frozen banana. I'm just going to roll. It's like wet from de-thawing, so it's perfect. It lets the pumpkin pie spice stick to it. I'm just going to roll it in it. Coats it super nice. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to do a banana, and then pumpkin, and then a banana, and then pumpkin. You get the picture. Put it all in here. We're going to put it back into our freezer to kind of let it harden up. You can eat it straight from here. It's ready to go, but I like to scoop it out and make it look pretty. So I'll tell you guys about the toppings I use for this, but this is like 3 ingredients, super easy, and we'll go to the food processor, so if you don't have this, you can skip ahead or wait, but this thing is like one of my favorite. My Vitamix and this guy kind of compete because I love nice cream in it, and it does totally taste different. So I'm going to put some music on for you guys. You're going to watch me high speed it in this, and I'll see you guys in a minute when it's all done. First batch is ready to go into the freezer. I just took a spatula and kind of mixed in the pumpkin and the banana so it's all uniform color. but it looks and smells amazing. And I'm gonna go get my food processor, clean up, and we'll make our second batch in case you don't have a Yonanas machine. But I'm gonna have lots of pumpkin ice cream to last me a long time, which I'm very excited about, and I can't wait. It looks really nice. Okay, take two. I already filmed this whole version, but my mic wasn't on, so there's no audio. So I'm just gonna do it again. And if you know me in real life and want some pumpkin ice cream, I have like 3 things of it now. So you can send me an email and I will give you some ice cream if you pick it up. So we're gonna go back. I really wanna make this video, so I'm gonna redo it. But like I said, I already have 2 things of it now done, so we're making a third. Take your bananas, let them thaw out for around 10 to 15 minutes till they're nice and soft. You don't want them to be super frozen because we want our food processor to really blend them up well. We're gonna refreeze it after. Use a food processor for this, or a high-speed blender. But go ahead and take around 5 bananas, 5 to 6. And you can always taste this as you go. So if it's too banana-y, or if you like a lot of bananas, you can kind of add more. If it's not thick enough, I love this. So like I said, these are very soft bananas that I am gonna add. So they're like slightly frozen. And seriously, if you know me in real life and want pumpkin ice cream, just send me an email. I'm gonna have tons. Which I love ice cream, but there's only 2 people here in this household. So around 5-ish bananas. Maybe 6. I have just 1 more left, so I might as well just use up the bunch. And we like bananas here. We're gonna do 1 can of pumpkin. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick. Okay, 1 can of pumpkin. And again, just make sure that's just pure pumpkin. That's really important. And so now you can kind of think about how you want to be sweetened. You can leave just the bananas. It's definitely sweet enough for me. I do like to put date paste or syrup, whatever you want to call it, in this because it does add a nice flavor. And I feel like it's not overly sweet. Trying to get all this out. Perfect. All right. It's good to go. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of date syrup, and I'll put a link above how we made this. I feel like this is deja vu because I literally just filmed this whole thing. And then a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. You can add whatever seasonings you like. You can definitely add in special things that you like. If you want cinnamon, it's totally up to you because it's your ice cream. It works with whatever. And then I'm going to blend. This is going to take longer to set up because it is not as frozen as that Yonanas. The Yonanas you can eat right when it comes out. It's pretty good. But this one might take a few hours to set up. But I like this because you can definitely add sweetness and everything to it if you'd like. And you can kind of play off of things. You can go back and add more before you freeze it. So both are great. I love doing it both ways. But we're going to put the lid on, let it all blend up, and then I'm going to have a whole lot of pumpkin ice cream to start my week off. With this too, you can also like leave chunks of banana in here if you like that, or blend it really smooth. You will have to like scrape down the sides, but it does blend really nice in a food processor, especially if you just like wait a little bit for your bananas to soften. Another thing to add is that if this is like too pumpkin-y for you, you can put half of the can in, totally optional. You can make this to your taste. This is just how I like it. And I will have all the measurements linked down below for you to follow for both versions, but it's really simple. So it's kind of going to look like pumpkin pie filling. So that's the consistency I want it to be. It would work for pumpkin pie filling. But we are going to put it into a container and let it freeze. I'm going to pull out my container from my freezer. And so this will take a while to set up because it is definitely more liquidy, but like I said, I have 3 things of this now, so I'm set for nice cream for quite a while, and I'm really hoping my audio worked for this part of it, so I don't have to do a 4th one. But the food processor is great. You could also use this as leave some in here for like the topping of your nice cream. Once this, you know, put maybe like half a cup aside. Don't freeze it, just stick it in your refrigerator. And then, you know, you have some to drizzle on top, and it's great. I'm telling you. You can also put the little bit to the side and make it a little bit sweeter if you want. I like to add maybe a little bit of extra date syrup to, you know, half a cup of this on the side and make it like my topping. And we'll go over toppings once these freeze up, but it's just a quick and easy, simple, great recipe that your family will love. So I'm going to go freeze the 3 batches. I'll see you guys when it's all frozen, and we will build our nice cream to try, but you guys will really enjoy this, I'm sure. Such the perfect treat for this weird 90-degree fall stuff we're going into, especially here in Pittsburgh. Once your nice cream has set, you can take an ice cream scooper and just scoop it out like nice cream. I put it in my fancy dish. I also topped it with some of that same mixture. I didn't put it in the freezer. I put some of it in a squeeze bottle, squeezed it on top, and sprinkled some crushed pumpkin seeds, and it gives it such a nice texture and look. I love it. It's so beautiful. But I've already been eating this. Couldn't wait. Tastes just like pumpkin pie. I love this. Make sure you guys make it. Leave me a comment if you make it down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys very soon in the next video. But this one is really good. And you're going to want to make it for fall. I don't know. I can't get over it. And it's really good with the pumpkin seeds. Definitely do that. And this will be really great for oatmeal or anything else I want to put on that's pumpkin-y, because it's literally like pumpkin pie in a little squeeze bottle. I hope you guys make this. This is really good. So we're going to go enjoy this. We're definitely going to have it all week, probably for now for a long time. But it is so good. You're not going to get tired of it.